Hello and good morning. We're back with Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and I hope you're ready to go up north and fight some Picts. It's fascinating that Sigurd is running around the settlement, so I might just follow him a little bit. I know it might not be the most exciting content, but you know, it's tempting to find out if he goes anywhere.
Find much on all, Father. Grant, my time will soon come.
Okay, then your time will soon come. He's just standing there looking over the water. I like that they gave him things to do. Like, I don't know if that's just general NPC stuff. And it seems that everyone runs into that bug where they get stuck at that post back there. But, it's fascinating. This way. He also has cool clothes. I like that he has this gold and green and red thing going. Fast forward. It would be cool if instead of saying, you know, like I want to sleep an hour or something, you could, for, you know, occasions like this, switch the game to like double speed or something.
Evil.
He's actually going back in, or maybe he's just going through. Let's see. Oh no, he actually seems to be headed back to his room.
My love.
Will he be pacing? Hello? Can you talk? No? Okay, well, I guess not. And Randvi is still as subtle as ever. Like that, I wish they had fixed that detail, you know? I know it's kind of, you know, a reminder, oh, who did I romance this playthrough? Probably, you know, but it would have been nice if they had just, you know, if they had, let's see, Eurvicshire. Where do we have to go? Oh, here. But, you know, just in general, it would seem better if she didn't, like, especially since there's no doors between those rooms and he's sometimes right over there, you know, so it seems a bit silly. But no, she goes every time. My love. Signs of battle leaving up the hills. I think, I'm not sure. They expected us to fast travel here the first time, but you know that since we went okay. Oh, wolf. But since what I wanted to say is, since we went here to collect some loot over the holidays, of course we were able to fast travel. Lots of wolves here, that doesn't seem healthy. Yeah, it's like signs of battle leading up the hill, but we're actually coming from up the hill.
Stretch your wings, Sunan.
Looks promising. Come on, we can do this. There's a pretty obvious seam between model segments in that spot. Hello?
Everyone all right? Help the wounded. And get every man's name. We leave none behind.
Okay, they don't look too well.
Well met, Eivor Ravenfriend. Now there's a face I've seen before.
Faravit. We met in Eurvicshire, the Yuletide feast.
The Yuletide massacre. I remember. What brings you here?
Halfdan Jarl. He summoned me. Is he near?
He was, but the Picts hit us hard. We were separated.
Fresh attack from the hills.
Oh, nice.
Watch your backs!
Picts. They won't be happy to see the likes of me.
Get back here!
Oh, wait, what are you doing here?
Odin, take you all!
Let's do this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. My adrenaline, that's not nice. Ooh, fire, fire, fire. Ah, man. Stop dodging and die already. Bloody fire guy. Oh, I'm out of arrows? Seriously? Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is not going well.
Oh, you!
guys. Alright, let's go here and get a few arrows back.
No! It's new leather!
And it burns, 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 that burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, burns, burns.
On in?
Ring of fire. Alright. I think we've got them. And of course, he is over there. And I'll have to climb back.
Are you wounded?
I'll live. My men.
There are more Picts.
If we die today, tonight we drink with Odin. Either way we claim victory. For Thor!
Okay. Halfdan does have a bit of Thor. Maybe he's...
You owe me your life, old friend. Once again.
Halfdan Ragnarsson, we meet in the Forge of Battle. Surely a good sign.
I don't know you. One of Faroid's new dogs?
I am Eivor of the Raven clan.
Eivor, yes. Down in Mercia. Kingmaker with my brothers Ivar and Ubba and Finnir in East Anglia. From the tales I hear, I feared you might be taller.
That's not a fear you feel often, I imagine.
So you answered my summons. But the timing is poor, as you can see. Too many here are spent, battle-sore, thirsty. Faroid, have your men build field pyres for the dead.
At once, my Jarl.
Not here, not now. Then to Doncaster for a victory feast!
The oldest son of Ragnar Lothbrok, so he says. What do you make of him?
Well, I think she was impressed. Like, you saw her seeing him fight there, and
Heroic display. He makes a powerful first impression.
Just the way he likes it. Welcome to Eurvicshire, friend.
Well met, Faroid. I was hoping your Jarl would be as welcoming, but I suppose I must earn his trust.
Is that why you've come here? To earn Halfdan's trust? To find a seat at his table?
I have my own table. What I want is a bond of friendship between the new lords of England.
Among whom you count yourself, I suppose?
It is an ally I seek, not a master.
Well, there is but one lord of Northumbria.
okay, so I guess he wasn't too happy.
You've heard the Jarl. Take the gear and start digging. He's at Doncaster, the towering castle by the river.
Right. Where is the river? That seems to be a footpath, and those seem to be tiny, tiny fortifications. interesting. It actually didn't give me a mission objective. Where is a castle and where is a river? That one. Let's see, I guess we can... Ah, here. Okay, now we see a mission objective. Yeah, so it's basically that place. Alright. Wait. Let me bump the microphone a little bit for you, so hopefully I won't be talking away from the microphone as much. Do, 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 do. But he seems to, like, if you look at him, he looks a lot like the Thor model that that we had in our dreams. Oh yeah, here's a river. Okay. Here's a river. Or a little brook or something at least. Some nice fish in these rivers. Might be worth going after. Alright, let's see if there's anything else here. Seems to be more cave here. I think we just ran into a bug. Because we're stuck in the swimming animation. But there is no water. And yes, we're basically stuck. Oh, game. Okay, at least it gave us an autosave. Let's see where that left us. Was drifting out of mid-range. Yeah, I thought that might be the case. That is very easy. Especially since usually, you know, like when I sit here. Okay, so I'm talking to him. Well, they've healed us up. Take this shortcut. Let's try this again. But with a quick save outdoor. This bug might happen again. Don't want to go all the way back. Alright. Safe. Good. Just jumps you right into... Okay, so we won't be able to do that. Luckily we have a quick save. But that's really... Ugh. Why do you have bugs, game? I just hope this cave is nothing important. So all we're missing is a few bits of iron ore and stuff. I guess someone got there, added some markings for this is water, and didn't check that they didn't go down. You know, maybe they did the bottom first and then did the top and then forgot to check the bottom. Alright. That reminds me, we have skill points to spend. We should probably spend those. 348 will be at 350 in a moment. Question is, are there any... I guess stun probably makes sense. Hammer, not really. That's stun. Heavy resistance, that sounds good. And range sounds good. And then we're now close enough that next time we can get health. Those here are actually useful, but the hammer is in the middle there, which we don't really need, but okay. I wonder, usually after a few months they add New Game Plus to these games, and I wonder how that will be. You know, sometimes certain abilities, you know, are just always unlocked, or skills or whatever, and others aren't. Do you ever report such bugs, or do you assume that a lot of players have already reported it? For this game, I probably don't. It depends, like, if it's a bug that keeps me from completing the game or something, then I might go and later report it. But first, you know, while streaming, I can't really report it, and then I'd have to remember to do it afterwards. Usually I'd simply forget. And then, yeah, this is a big game where I'm kind of assuming that enough other people are finding these bugs and complaining about them. It depends on, like, with other games, I might do it more like the smaller the developer.
The Roman giants outdid themselves with this fortress.
Eivor, you okay? That's not a fortress. No Roman giants here. I guess she meant this one, but it's just, you know, like standing in a few wood houses and going, hey, the Roman giants outdid themselves. He's a lazy farmer. Well, but I guess he's outstanding in his field. Ha! Opportunity. So yeah, basically, I rarely report while streaming. Otherwise, I might, tab out and, go to the forums and check if it's there and maybe say, well, it depends, but like if it's a bigger bug, then usually I might go and, tell them, hey, I played this game on stream and here you can see exactly what I did to make it happen. Which, sometimes helps them reproduce an issue. I press sideways and she goes up. I don't... Now she won't go down. Just... The climbing is really... Like, I got a little grumpy yesterday and the way I described the climbing in this game is... Wow, the climbing in Valhalla is amazing. You'd almost think it was an Assassin's Creed game.
Where would Halfdan Jarl hold court?
Do I care? I'm in a new city. I want to find out what is going on here. That's probably somewhere in that big fort. Or in this longhouse. That looks promising. It seems to be more normal. A Godie's reprimand. Thorfolf, a Godie has little use for blood picks and battle plates, yet your former gear rusts in the attic, taking up precious space. Find a use for it, or I shall gift it to the next skald who crafts a better kenning. Nothing up here, really. Ah. Nope, I didn't want to go down. Here. Why does she drop down? I didn't push a drop down button. I pushed go up. Blimey. What the frick? Here, Odin, you can... As if these ropes aren't here. Well, I guess this will work. That's the problem with this game. Like, some things are really unpredictable, like having this rope here, and it should be something we can walk on and jump on. But then for arbitrary reasons they decide, no, this rope we won't let you jump on. So it's not like you can learn the mechanics of a game and, then rely on them. these more attack chickens. It's the same room again, okay. It's a rather small... It's more a short house, not a long house. Okay, full on ammo, that's good. Health should be full as well. Let me just check. Yeah, fully upgraded. Okay, because I saw someone play at a higher difficulty and apparently their arrow count goes up to 40. Which is kind of surprising that they give you fewer arrows at the lower difficulty. I mean, yeah, I've made it so far, but you know, you'd expect you know, there to be less, you know, just to be more open. What's in here? Why am I even climbing up there before I've opened it? Could have actually just walked inside. I guess we're really going in. I think there was a front entrance over there. So let's just take the stairs like a schlub. Seriously?
The way is blocked!
What? I can't get through, the way is blocked. What? I don't... What was that?
My wife grows ill.
I will attend to her soon, I promise. But Halfdan needs me now.
See this?
Are you a nun? I thought nuns dressed like geese.
Nothing of the sort. I am Moira of Wika, Halfdan's herbalist. He is an ill man, and I do what I can to give succor and hope.
I saw him fight. He was in fine health then.
Thanks in part to my soothing tonics. Would you pardon me?
All right. That doesn't sound promising, though.
We crush them in spring. No sooner. That is the plan.
Yet my people suffer day by day.
Your people? Do you rule a shadow kingdom under my nose?
Our people suffer from these brutal winter raids.
Brits is here from Eurvicshire.
This war must end. That is my first concern. The time to strike
is when I say we strike. Halfdan's hammer protects this land. Tell my people that, King Eurvicshire.
As you wish, my lord.
Who is this? Come closer.
Halfdan Ragnarsson. My sword arm answers your call.
Thank you for your tribute, Eivor Wolf-Kissed. Your battles and deeds are well known to me. And you are the hero of Eurvik. So sing my skalds.
Not just any hero. Eivor brought order to the city when King Eurvicshire could not.
They say you rooted out a gang of thieves and traitors.
Not alone, but I led the charge.
You gifted my silver to the carls and churls of Eurvik.
To men and women who needed it most.
A foolish choice. The coin never left King Euryshier's treasury.
I try never to regret the decisions I make in a time of war.
Agreed. To second-guess ourselves would only stall the victory. I don't regret sending Faravid to lead our strike against the Picts, in spite of Eivor winning the day.
Eivor and I felled them, Halfdan Jarl, so you could sweep in, stab a few cold corpses, and claim a glorious victory.
Old friend, your jest hit like Odin's spear, always on the mark.
I would not be here without your hammer, Great Jarl. Please accept this, your share of the loot we won today.
A thing of beauty. Frankish, I believe. What do you think, Eivor?
Give me meat instead. No, but I hope kind of like that give me meat instead is the funny answer, you know? I don't want to be rude to our friend though.
Wine goblets are for Roman kneelers. Give me a horn of mead any day.
There's wisdom in this one, Faravid.
By your leave, Lord, I must return to my forward camp. It's a long, cold ride.
Two-faced, smirking glory hound.
My lord, in your summons you said...
Shh. Not here. Not now. Dance, sing, fill yourself with ale, then meet me atop this tower of stone. There I will weave a tale of friendship and treachery. A tale as old as the world.
Mentioned a variety of feast activities. Well, let's dance, sing, and fill ourselves with ale then. It's a bit rude to just get in that circle in front of someone else.
Only a fool makes a long war in winter.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Okay, that NPC just saying that was good game design. You know, because you go and he says, no, we'll attack in spring, and you're not really aware of the seasons in this game. They kind of, you know, change by the city, aren't really consistent. I mean, okay, we can see there's snow here. So, if you get to pick when you start a war, then yeah, of course, you would go and you know, and pick a time where the weather isn't against you. I'm not quite sure if there is any spot. Where is that? Oops, drinking horn. 11 meters up. Okay, so one floor up is where we go to drink, I guess. Let's take the elevator. Yes.
Warrior! You can swing an axe, but can you lift a horn?
Not really, but I guess we'll try it. Oh, wait, that was the wrong one. I didn't want to get drunk ahead of time.
As Thor has swallowed the oceans, I can lift many horns and drain them too.
A bold claim! I'll drink to that.
Whoops. Over eager there. Still don't get what these sideways button prompts. I don't think I ever got one of them right. Oh, I don't think I'm winning. You lost. Aww. Now I'm drunk again. I don't like the drunk animation. It's not really fun. Well, seem to be some other people you can talk
Here,
to.
Dane. Try your luck at throwing bones.
My luck over spills like the ocean's tide. Only fate will keep me from winning.
Then come and see. What fate do these dice hold for you?
Ah, no, I didn't want to do dice. No, can we cancel? Can we stop? Quit. I know, like dice. Dice boring. Mildred dear, have a care when you serve Lord Halfdan. He grows wroth at the slightest thing these days and rages at all. Last fortnight he had that poor server tossed into a pigsty for spilling a dash of wine out of his bloody unicorn's horn. Okay, he seems to be like another Sigurd, kind of. Not promising. What happened to him? I guess he's not too well. Why are they whispering? Should we stealth here? Guess we could climb the tower, or we could just take the stairs.
Dogs do not beg for silver. Dogs do not yearn to be jarls. But I am a wolf. No, a wolf king. show you a wonder.
A wonder. A black screen.
All this. We conquered this, he and I. Together!
You've earned great fame, won many battles across England.
But not alone. No, no. Bjorn Ironside, fearless Uber, Ivar the Boneless, Sigurd Snake and I. Great warriors all. My brothers.
Gold is good and battle better, but glory never dies. Forever it lives in the Hall of Heroes, high on Valor's steed.
Together we have conquered. Together with my friends, my clan. Faravid above all others. One sword is not an army, Eivor. Even a hero needs loyal friends. I have never lost sight of that. Never.
Have you room for one more among those you call friend?
What does friendship mean to you, Eivor?
Friendship goes beyond words. It is a solemn bond, a chain unbroken.
Spoken like the Fowler, it is indeed a kind of magic.
You wriggle like an eel in a basket, Halfdan. What has caught you?
Friendship can also spoil, like rotten meat. After all these years, he dares to bite my hand.
Faravid. He seems a good and loyal man.
Seems, yes. As a bright sky in winter seems warm. But rumors fly of little men plotting treason in the dark.
Have you proof of his treachery?
Not yet. That is where you enter my saga. Prove this for me. Discover if Faravid has been disloyal. Then we shall talk of oaths.
Start me somewhere. Give me something to go on.
You see this? From a sea unicorn. I filter my mead and wine with it.
I've heard of such beasts. They swim below the ice, beyond the world's edge.
And their horns protect against poison.
You believe Faravid wants to poison you?
I fear he has tried. Countless times. And failed them all. You don't believe me, but I know the man. His gifts of wine, his easy smile, his envy, his plots. Learn the truth. Dig up... unearth his treason.
Why trust me with such a task?
Eurvik, you stopped the ill deeds of Audun and his swarm of rats. You can do the same here.
Like a good sword, honor has two edges. I'll help you.
Faravid has left the feast already, heading for his camp upriver. Join his warband. And behind his back, dig.
And if I find nothing, if he's a good and loyal man,
even better, even better.
fair enough. I will find what I find, then return, my friend.
So...
Don't let Faravid fool you. He is hiding something.
So that's probably what it is. He's probably, you know, hiding something that's not, you know, really important. You know, like, Halfdan is probably a little too paranoid, and my guess is that despite it all, maybe the herbalist is actually poisoning him or something, or he's just, you know, getting you know, like Alzheimer's or something, which would also probably be something that already existed at this time. I mean, it's probably, you know, there are probably not that many people that actually lived long enough to actually get that illness. But I mean, it's been known of, for example, kings, you know, who could afford physicians and therefore lived longer than the average person at the time. But yeah, that servant says, oh, he gets angry. Kind of sounds like there's at least something. So either he's completely making it up, or he's well, making it up, like completely imagining it. Or, you know, it's just that he's being actually poisoned, but not necessarily by far of it.
Sitting up in Halfdan's tower.
Would a soul in these lands pay heed to a man who wanders this world without a clan? Hey, you! My eyes and soul do not deceive me. You are the wolf-kissed, are you not? Come, come!
Oh, that looks
Greetings,
like just a mission.
That face, that scowl. Yes, indeed, you must be the wolf-kissed. Oh, your fame and generosity are well known to me.
You have a flatterer's tongue, Bart. But how do you know me?
The deeds of the great are barred stock in trade. The brave are wealthy, the wealthy are brave. So it goes. How about it, Eivor the Wanderer? Part with a queen's ransom and live on in immortal song?
Do we want to...
Let me find a full
later.
purse someday, and perhaps I shall return.
The world weeps at its loss. Go forth and plunder, so that all may hear your praises properly sung. Hey, you! My eyes and soul do not deceive me. You are.
It feels kind of weird to go like, hey, sing a song how great I am. I mean, despite, you know, Eivor probably being interested in, you know, fame and things
Anything
like
else?
that. Nope.
I'm off. Be well, friend.
Heroes are plenty, warriors so many, but most walk about with heads that are empty.
Seems to be very charming, that one. Not sure if that...
Heed to a man who wanders this world without a clan. A song I will sing for a silver oar.
58 meters down. Where the heck? Somewhere 50 meters below us. Just where here is a place where you can actually... I guess here somewhere. Oh. Ah, that looks promising. Of course, I left you a few snakes as a nice surprise. But we found the Roman artifact. Alright. Something in there. Well, there seems to be another tunnel or something. Oh, that doesn't work. How do we get there? Not from here. Oh, and there's apparently something above us. Why are we crouching? There seems to be some gold here that we don't have. Come on. Oh. Let's see. Oh, it's up there somewhere. I guess we're going back up then. Oh, it's in there. Okay. I guess we went past that. And it seems to have a door. And I guess we need to get up on that wooden beam there. Up. No, not around. Up. Well, I guess maybe that. Nope. Come on. Ugh. Yes. That's where I want to be. So now we've opened the door. And now we just need to find the way. Yes, I know that I just sung the song The Way. Please don't sue me. Ooh. A rune. It's not one of the round ones, it's one of the rarer runes. Alright, where else is there gold? There seems to be nothing nearby. But this white spot seems interesting. Nice that worked. And I didn't land on my nose. Oh, I guess that's another tattoo then. Why do I even try? Alright. So I guess that's a tattoo. That's where we gotta go, so I guess we could go over there and see what that quest is. Haften sounds like Halbdackel. Hey, don't be rude to him. Yeah, it's kind of like, guess you could, in English, you could do a similar joke with half-wit. Definitely not that easy. First have a peek. Sometimes this game is weird. Like all these punchy sounds. Why are you lying there? You seem to be celebrating something, but also nothing.
Wrote you a poem, the kind you adore. Will you not listen? Your starry eyes are like plates, with stars upon them instead of food.
Bertha, please! You simply do not understand me. Just leave me be.
Are you here to steal Aldwin from me? Oh. But of course, his handsome face is a sight to behold.
Troubles of the heart.
I'm merely a worm next to a flower such as he. My words have not captured his fancy. He is immovable.
You chose the wrong words.
Listen to you. If you're such a poet, help me open the door to his heart.
Give me a moment. I'll come up with something.
Aldwin, my sweet, I'm here! I'm here! I even wrote you a poem, the kind
Barrels
you adore.
of fresh ale.
Will you not listen?
Whoever lives here
Your
has a
starry
taste for
eyes
strong
are like
drink.
plates, with stars upon them instead of food.
Bertha, please!
I'm not sure I want to help her. That's not a good relationship if she can't even bother to find out who he is. My lord above, hark and hear me. I am but a simple man with great ambition to brew the best, most potent ale across the land. But alas, distractions are thrown at me. Is this a trial, God? Due to my dashing appearance, I fear I may have attracted what seems like half the village. Please let them tire, for I doubt any understands my desires and will follow me in attaining my dreams. Okay, he's kind of married to his job. Is there anything else? Let's have a bit more of a look around. Doesn't look like it. But I mean, it sounds promising that, you know, I guess they wanted to mislead you first to say, oh, he likes to drink strong ale. But then over there, oh, he likes to brew strong ale. So I wonder if we could have given the wrong answer. Maybe we'll see, maybe it'll give us both choices. Or maybe it always was just the one choice. I don't know. Guess we're done.
Aldwin, my sweet.
I think I know what to say.
Let's hear it then.
You say he's a brewer. Praise his skills at the craft.
Aren't you a wise devil? Why didn't I think of that? Here comes a tale, a legendary ale. So famous and delicious, it's the greatest in sales. It's drunk by kings and lords, devils and sinners. So good is its taste, it makes Aldwin the winner.
Those words about my ale, or sung by a honey voice like. Tell me, which of you sang such sweet words to me?
Her. Well, I didn't really compose it, did I? I just said...
She crafted those words and sang them out for you.
I never knew you crafted such wonderful word songs, Bertha. come in. I want to hear more.
Thank you, friend. Take these trinkets I crafted for Aldwyn. Seems I don't need them anymore.
Historia de Cordibus Pathetic. What? Of Pathetic Hearts? Story of Pathetic Hearts? Don't mind me. Just inspecting your coin to make sure everything is where it should be. And he just goes to bed. Come in. I always wonder, like, is it worth coming back? If I do, you know, will it, well, I guess most of these places disappear, right? Yeah. I'm kind of, you know, wondering if I remembered where this was and came back here. Would I see some continuation of the story? You know, even if it's just, you know, the two standing there and arguing or something, and he say, you know, your poems just aren't as good as the one you told me first. So I guess the implication was that I didn't just say make a poem about his ale, but actually wrote the entire poem. That seems kind of, you know, like from the original conversation, like in my head canon at least, you know. That's what happened. I just reminded her that maybe praising him professionally works better. It's cool, there's actually a current a little bit to this river. That's again all those systems these games have that just, you know, make it feel more real, even though they, you know, aren't necessary. Well, I guess here's the thing, you could tell the same story with the same general combat in a much simpler game, and, you know, that's what anyone who doesn't have the money of an AAA studio would have to do. But, of course, that doesn't mean that, you know, these things are unnecessary, because, like, there is just so much you can do in this game. And a lot of it uses the systems. Like, some of the puzzles use all the different mechanisms and things like that.
That must be Farovit's camp ahead.
Oh, that was the tattoo. That's still marked. It's just... yeah, that looks like Farovit's camp. At least it has the Halfdan Raven flag or whatever this bird is. I think it's basically the same flag we have, just instead of on green, it's on black, isn't it?
cold and dirty. Must be the place.
Throw yourself in Gunungagap, you bastard! I am not a dog!
Yet here you are, barking again.
Because we beg for scraps from Halfdan's table, like dogs.
I'm not here. Keep talking.
Faravit!
Ah, Eivor, my friend. Is Doncaster hospitality to your liking?
I would be careful calling this one friend, Faravid. The crow who comes flapping when Halfdan gives a whistle.
Halfdan and I spoke, and what of it?
This is our fight, our chance for glory. Fly on home, crow.
Lend me a knife, Faravit. This whelp needs scalding.
Ofer, piss off. Small men always talk big. So, was Halfdan generous? Did you get what you came for?
If I help with your fight against the Picts, Halfdan will consider me a friend. So point the way, Faravit.
The Picts raided that monastery. Plundered its silver and gold.
The Saxons built more churches and barns, and filled them with herds of monks.
Yes, monasteries make tempting targets. And not just for us. We tracked Pictish raiders heading north.
I know the place. My raiders sacked Elmet not long ago.
Ah. And then they picked the bones left over from your feast.
I'm ready to fight. Let's put them in the ground.
Halfdan didn't send you north to fight a skirmish we could win with half our numbers. Why are you here, Eivor?
I'm not sure I want to tell him that he doubts him.
To help you battle the Picts, nothing more. He knows my reputation, and he knows what advantage I bring. You question my word?
You never gave it.
Then I give you my word, Faravit. I'm here to fight Picts.
To arms, dogs! Let's roast some Picts! Watch for ambushes!
Should have stayed in Doncaster. More mead, fewer Picts.
There's no glory in guard duty. Move out! The Picts are just ahead. Lead the way and we'll watch your back.
Whoops. Sorry. Oh, yeah. One picked, two picked, yellow picked, blue picked. However that meant.
Are a sneaky lot. Masters of guile and ambush. Have a care.
Over here!
Get all of them already. Oh, there's more back there. Oh. Lethal butt shot. So much for our stealth. Oh, here you are. Luckily you didn't alert your friends. Okay, you're more far away. And maybe getting a little ahead of things. Alright. I think we're done here. Move to your position when the torch is raised. Whatever that may mean. Do I have to take out the torch or...
Over here!
Skirmishing. Why would you even walk through here? Why wouldn't you walk on the side where you have a better view? I guess this is the path. So it's less stalking through mud and things. We've got the first group. Oh. Okay, good. Come on. Watch for people crossing. There's a cave here. Guess that's where we'll be hanging out.
Thank Thor we made it. That was good war work, all.
Hey, you let me do all the work. Speak to Faravit. Okay.
This cave is a passage. The pigs are using it to cross the mountain.
A gift for us. You track them through the cave. We'll circle around back and snare any who try to slip away.
So right now it seems as if Faravit is... Alright. Let's grab some loot. And maybe some health because it's here. And find out how we get up here. Maybe I should have asked them to let me know the way. Interesting. Okay, how do I guess I can get up here and then over there. Yeah, that makes sense. This is an interesting little puzzle, though. You know, not too complicated, but again, slightly different than other stuff. some sort of altar or something. This as well. And I guess this is how we get up towards the tree, maybe? Oh, I guess we have to go up there. We can probably go down here, but we can't come up again without doing this again. But, you know, I wanted this opal. Although I do have to say I originally thought this might be lore or something. That up again. That would be a bit annoying otherwise. I think we're gonna go up there. It's nice of them to put candles there to kind of go, hey, hey, this is the way. Waiting for there to be poisonous gases somewhere in here. A witch's curse. A hex upon thee, ye who spit at me. May your bones turn to stone, may your hunger never cease, may your heart turn to bone, may your blood run to the sea. Till the horns sound upon the last day, so I curse thee, and so mote it be. Sorry, I nudged the mouse there. That was a bit of an abrupt turn.
Your head. We'll gang forth with our friends soon, and then we'll all eat like kings. Heed my words. Wrong side of the wall.
It's interesting. Why are they green?
I see you!
Take what you carry from Stenwich. We make war this winter, but we will not be alone in our fight against the Danes.
Picts march this winter with help from an unknown quarter.
Oh, Alfred is with the Picts, so what? He kind of like, he's supposed to be the big boss, I think, you know, like we met him so far. And I mean, I don't know if that's supposed to be their accent or if they were... Like before, we've only heard them speak some sort of Pictish, and now it's in English. But I mean, we've had that with other NPCs as well. So I'm not sure if that was supposed to say, hey, these are actually English warriors, not really Picts. But then they wouldn't have set the wrong side of the wall.
The Picts spoke of Stenwaya, their camp.
That's to the north. Their chief may be there.
Stop them before they reach Stenwaya!
They spotted us! Run forward! Faster! Faster!
Ulfra! Ulfra! Glory for Ulfra!
Where are the others? Damn it. Run! Run! Come on, run! Yes, run! The mistake of staying on the escalator. Ah! Come on, let me shoot you.
Our next move.
Oh, that's half done? Or what? That's the other one. Okay, I guess they gave us more time and that's why they're all running now. It's kind of confusing when, like, the people you're supposed to kill show up the same as your allies. They should have... Like, for that whole Pict mission, they should have used those triangles that usually indicate kill these. That's also systems, you know, you will just run into a herd of wolves here. You know, that's fine. That's how it went back then. Alright, let's see where you went to. I guess that's Stenwege. That's... this button. Too confusing to play multiple games.
Don't raid often during winter.
Their scouts are dead. The Picts won't know we're here.
The Hornets have led us to their nest. More than a chief up there.
Looks like the forward camp of an army. But would the Picts dare attack in winter?
Halfdan thinks not. And the Picts may use that to their advantage.
Let's find out.
We just found a letter that said, hey, we're going to attack in winter. Guy really standing on the roof? Seriously?
Why would the Picts make war in winter? They must have a reason. something to gain.
Yeah, okay, that guy turned red. Oops. Not here. Okay, good. Guess that means I might be able to assassinate you. Still can't. Kind of covered well here. You might be a good start. And maybe I can go up there then and take out some of the people down there. Oh, actually...
Gods here are vigilant. Now, to hunt down the picked chief.
Alright. Don't just run in. We're stealthing this, boys. They haven't seen me yet. No, this is not how I wanted it. Maybe that wasn't stealthy.
Coward! Die!
Guess we don't really do stealth anymore. Is that one of ours? Yeah, okay, that's the... Sorry, did not mean to hurt you. Alright, can we get somewhere in here? I guess we'll do that later, right? I mean, it's tempting to loot everything here.
Want you?
Jeez, those crotch kicks. There's someone back there. Come on.
My thanks, Eivor.
Stand up and fight.
You're in the army now. Why is he always running backwards? seems to kind of be a little bit of a coward here. Ready to revive you all.
Meet your fate.
I don't know what happened with this wolf or with this thick, and I think no, luckily I'm not stuck. Okay. I guess this will be a normal raid then. Is stuck. I guess that door is locked, so we need to find the key somewhere. I think they're all attacking this wolf that is stuck. Yay, tungsten ingot. No keys. Seems stuck, like not transitioning between phases, so neither moving not doing anything. So let's see where these keys are. There somewhere. Friends, and you had the key. Inner compound key, yes, that looks good. That's a locked door. So we have to get back there. Do some unnecessary stuff here. Let's see. Set a trap just in case.
Gavin! Gavin!
Gavin! They got Gavin! Don't really have to be quiet here. Think of it. I don't think. Hey. Macbeth? What? This is the Lady Macbeth. Faster than you should be. Seriously? Have you managed out there to hurt yourselves? Fighting the wolf or what? What's going on here? Why are you hurt? Come on. Let's just go back in here. See who else is there. 2 people. Alright. To every chief and lord of Pictland, from the highlands to the isles, too long we have suffered the raids of the heathen Danes. This winter, as they feast and fatten themselves on their ill-gotten gains, we shall strike at the very heart of their power, the ancient fortress of Magnus. Further word shall follow. It doesn't say who it's from. Alright. Alright, some nice new bracers. Some nice loot here. Okay. Let's get more arrows. Did you drop any loot? No. Wait, was there someone? Oh no, that was just health. Okay. I just thought I'd left a body in there without giving it a proper looting. Alright, got you. Okay, maybe you were the reason why there was a non-healthy person here. Tungsten and another inner camp door. Okay. Camp key. Why are you still out here? Aren't you supposed to be helping in the fight? I'm not sure now if this is supposed to be... I don't think he looks like a story reason. I think they're just all kind of stuck. Maybe it's that wolf. Alright. So it's kind of weird. I think this was supposed to be more of an, you know, like a raid-like experience here. And somehow we got it confused.
There's the chief. Now to strike him down.
Oh. Whoops, okay. That didn't really work. Oh, you can do that alone. Oh, I think we don't have to. All right. That was a convenient little boss fight.
You're on the wrong side of the giant's wall, friend. Have you come to make war in winter? Fool! He might have talked!
We got what we came for.
Is that more Frankish wine? I'll take a few casks. And that silver there.
Ulfr, that's Halfdan's share. Eivor, just in time to divide the spoils. Take some meat if you like.
The pigs are at Magnus. This map spells it out.
Ah, the wolf-kissed is a reader. That stark satyr I'll never mess with.
Worry about the pigs later. Now's the time for treasure and spoils. You earned it.
It should be ours. We did the work. All of it. And nothing for Halfdan. Warming his cock in a Saxon castle.
Open that cask and we'll have a taste. We'll celebrate together.
Sorry, friend, but that's Halfdan's take. You understand.
Why is she grumpy? Oh. You think he's already poisoned the wine? Let's, I guess, I insist.
Don't make me say it twice. Crack the wine and drink with me.
If you insist, we'll all drink some stinking wine. A little sour, but not bad. I've always preferred ale myself, or spiced mead. What I won't drink is one of Moira's herbal brews. She claims they're a tonic, but there's no telling what she hides in those drinks.
Moira. I met her at the feast.
She's a herbalist from the north, always skulking in the shadows of Halfdan's throne.
It's a big throne. Don't you all skulk around it from time to time?
Why all these doubts, Eivor? You're a warrior, not a rumor monger.
Doubt is too strong a word. But there is a feeling of mistrust among you. I want this alliance to be ironclad.
Then let me change your mind. I've got a plan to win this war for good, before the winter sets in. Magnus is a strong fort, but we'd be attacking from the south. With speed, we'll catch them off guard.
With Halfdan's blessing, I'd fight beside you anywhere. Name the time and place.
No, Halfdan is done fighting for the winter. He thinks it too great a risk, but I say we can win this war before the next snow. If we tell him of this plan, he'll refuse, but if we succeed, you and I together, he'll sing our praises all the louder.
I don't want to get him killed. You know, if Halfdan gets angry because Halfdan already thinks, you know, he's in it for the glory. So I'm not sure that would be a good idea. On the other hand, I would kind of like him to, you know, I think he's right. And we know now that the Picts... But let the gods decide? Does that mean we toss a coin or something? That's a little weird. I think I might have to try to save scum this, but I think it should be easy. But let's see what she says when we say I cannot hide this. Like, I hope she says, you know, we'll take Halfdan, we'll tell Halfdan, but we'll do it, you know?
I'll fight with you, Faravit. But I will not lie to Halfdan if he asks.
If you tell him, he'll demand we forswear our attack. Are you willing to risk a victory like that? Our glory?
If I tell him, he'll know what we intend. But we'll fight nonetheless, in spite of his anger.
Fair is fair.
I must return to Doncaster for a time, but I will join you for this battle.
Deliver this goblet to my Jarl. He has a fondness for them. And tell him his share of the spoils is coming. When you're ready, find me near Eurvicshire at a place called the Wolds.
Halfdan's share shrinks after each victory. Like his cock, eh?
I think we encouraged Ulf a little bit. That's, I don't like Ulf for obvious reasons. Alright, let's see, Doncaster. Why is there no fast travel point in Doncaster? Bloody hell. What's the closest one, I guess, is Tedden's Shelf again, which we did previously. Slightly. Windows. Nobody cares about your messages. That's the downside of no longer using game capture, like the OBS game capture function and using a capture device. You know, when there's like notifications or something, or when I tab out, you see like UI. All right. So let's call our horse. After Asgard, it's also clear why it says call mount and not call horse. Frame rate seems a little bit unhappy right now. Didn't really mean to go for those, but then while we're already there. But wait, do we have 3? Yeah, we have 3 tungsten ingots, so we can actually upgrade a weapon. We should do that in a moment. But I guess we'll follow the story first. Hi, foxes. Bye, foxes. Is there like a singer who called herself Foxes? Random fact my memory dragged out from the day, for the day. Singers with weird names. Don't even remember in what context I heard that name. Hi Mel, how's it going? Are you getting ready for stream? Although I guess, well, 5 hours. 4. Maybe not yet getting ready for stream. Yeah, hi, how's it going? Yeah. You just woke up, you're working up the energy to have a nap. Always good, yeah. Always important to have the energy for naps. Who are you? Why can't I talk to you? Oh, you're a Viking for hire. Anyone we know?
I have come from afar to join your crew, Eivor. I thought...
Of course.
I'll be ready when you need...
Why do you dismount into the brazier, you bloody stupid... Seriously. There was so much room next to it, but no, you jumped right in. Well, thanks for the host as well. Yeah, that reminds me. Mel is a fellow... Great, I can't type. The bot doesn't have autocomplete. Okay, that's better. And yeah, Mel is on a remedy trip right now, after being interrupted by a little bit of cyberpunk. Little unknown indie game named Cyberpunk. Guess I should do his quest.
Pay heed to a man who wanders this world without a clan. The song I will sing for silver or a ring.
Alright. Let's go up there and see. Yeah, so Mel is on a remedy playthrough. So that means there is Max Payne coming up in various forms right now. And I guess then, what's the next one? Quantum Break, or is there one before that? And then I guess Control, which I'm really looking forward to how Mel experiences Control. I loved that game. We've played it on stream, so if you're curious, check out the VODs on YouTube. The YouTube account is linked somewhere underneath.
It helps the brew stay down.
Yes, Max Payne 1 and 2, then Quantum Break and Control to finish. Yes. Tis a good game.
Drink the rest.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Moira. That is all for now. The soothing herbs lift the fog from my mind for a time.
How long has she been mixing these for you?
You are stalling, Eivor. Tell me what you've learned. What news from the north?
The Picts were beaten back. We took their lives and their treasures. Faravid asked me to deliver this.
Is he taunting me? Faravid poisons the wine he gifts me. These goblets are a cruel joke. He is mocking me.
We did capture some barrels of Frankish black. He said they were for you, but I made him open a cask. We drank together. There was no poison.
Speak without guise, Eivor. Does he plot against me, or no? Does he keep secrets? Give me something I can use.
Now you must choose between treason and madness. Between the serpent's fang and the bite of a rabid wolf.
Faravid asked for my silence, but Halfdan expects the truth. If I am not careful, these lies will pile up one upon the next.
You have grown awfully silent, Wolf-Kissed.
We said we wouldn't lie, you know, but we do it anyway. So let's hope that we can say planning an attack without him going completely nuts and, you know, getting him killed or something. But he is also honorable, you know, it's both.
Faravid has planned an attack on the pigs at Magnis, without you.
That twin-faced, backstabbing glory eater!
No, no.
When? Tell me.
I won't know until we meet again, at a place called the Waltz.
Good. Go to him. Watch, listen. Unearth his lies. You will find them.
No, come on. Let us convince him.
If you fear poison, Lord, you must consider everything. Even Moira's brew.
Impossible. Moira has been with me for an age. She is no witch. She is kind. Perhaps you could speak with her and find out for yourself. She stays within Doncaster, not far from here. If you learn something, find me north of Doncaster. One of my scouts there has troubling news. Heel, Bjornton! I'm going for a walk down to the temple.
Kind of afraid we've made him more paranoid than before.
No sense wasting a fine goblet.
Okay, that wasn't what I meant to do, but okay. I guess it's done. I'm kind of sad we can't say, you know, he's doing it for reasons and it makes sense, you know. And maybe even, you know, I've heard that he's getting angrier from the servants.
I should see Moira about this brew she's been feeding Halfdan.
I wonder if we can, like, ask Valka about it or something.
Fresh from Rattlings.
Where is... Where is Moira? She... The entrance or so? Oh. But yeah, I think like all the other Remedy games, or at least the ones I've seen, so mostly Alan Wake and a little bit of Max Payne, you know, they all feel, you know, even for their time, you know, they feel like small studio and a bit clunky. These herbs are reserved wholly for the Jarl. Bruise them and steep them in hot water. These must be kept warm at all times to make sure it is always available when requested. Okay, but we don't know what these herbs are. So where is she?
Show me what lies ahead.
She was in Doncaster. Southern area, okay. So that means somewhere here. Near the market, I guess. Somewhere over there, I guess. The general direction. And I find Control is like the first one I've seen so far. Admittedly, you know, Quantum Break might be better. But from what I remember, Quantum Break was more of a... At least my impression, I didn't look too much into it, was that it was more of a interactive story than, you know, a game with mechanics. And Control really feels like a you know, a fully rounded game, you know, not someone trying to make an interactive movie with a game engine.
You see, Sunan.
Somewhere over there, I guess. So probably this house. All right. Why do they make me search for her house now and don't just give me an objective? It's like someone forgot to update it with an actual objective.
Moira's not here.
Well, I guess we'll, you know, just avail ourselves of her implied hospitality. Urgent letter. Dear Sister Moira, we spoke at the feast about my wife's condition, but I fear that it has worsened. I fear that she may not wake again. Please, I beg you to come to Wyke with haste.
This letter came from Wike. She must have gone there. I should go to Wike, find Moira.
Yeah, so just... Yeah, I like that Control feels like a whole game. Like, it has interesting and unique mechanics that you don't see. Oh, it's more in that direction. Okay. Let's see, is there a fast travel point for Wike? Because there's no bloody fast travel point anywhere here. I wonder if that means that, you know, there's a possibility of him going stark raving mad and us not being allowed within the city. And that's why they didn't put a fast travel point too close. So that is Wike, apparently. And I guess... I don't know, this might be okay. Okay. Have fun making breakfast then. Don't ruin breakfast. It's not a good choice. All right. Let's see what we can do here. But it's kind of nice when you can see like how a game studio develops by looking at their games and then saying, yeah, of course, that's you know, in what ways it's, you know, it feels like the same game by the same people, and in which ways, or, you know, like an evolution of basically the same game, even if it's different games, you know. Like, you see what they've learned from previous games. And, you know, like certain what would you say, habits? Trying to think of the right word. It doesn't come to me right now. Like, you know, things that, like, you know that when you get a game from Studio X, it has this weird pet mechanic, I guess. That just doesn't, you know, that might not quite work, or you see what they're going for and they're improving it every time, but it's just not right yet compared to everything else in the game that's, you know, basically perfect. Yeah, it's just interesting to see those things evolve and, you know, say, okay, yeah, of course, it's that studio, so it has this kind of odd mechanic, but, you know, it's fine, and it has these other things. Anything interesting here? Seems to be a key down somewhere. Oh, and a skill. Let's go searching for that, shall we? And with the remedy, you definitely see, like, this wasn't really intended to be an invitation to climb, but rather was just there to give it a more dramatic look. So many old Roman buildings. That's basically the same Roman building we've seen in 3 cities so far. Usually there were lots of enemies in there. And here downstairs, usually the floor was broken or something. I guess in this case we'll break it ourselves. That looks promising. There's a key. That looks like another Assassin's Bureau. And a bunch of walls that we're supposed to blow up. I think I've unequipped the explodey arrow. So let's go back to the abilities. Which one? Poison, piercing shot. Yeah, that's the one we don't really need. Fire strike. Incendiary powder trap. That's the one we really want. No, wrong button. I forgot to switch to arrow first. Alright. And I think there was, yeah, there's another one here. Alright. What's in here? There's a door. Oh, and here's lots of explodey stuff. I could have used.
need to be careful here.
Oh, there's poison in there.
Help me out here!
Oh. Why do we need raiders here? I guess the explodey stuff would be useful to get the poison. Interesting, we can't really get in here except through this raid door. So that means I can't get the key, I guess. So this might have all been for naught. We might have to come back here later. Okay, that's just a connection between those two. Not really very useful to us here.
Smells like a trap.
Ability, poisonous powder trap. That's nice. Now let's quickly grab this stuff before the poison comes back. Okay, we're here, but we still... The key is probably in here, for which we will need a raid. Or something. And I don't think there's anything up there. I'm actually turning my head here as if I could see more. Well, I guess we could call a raid. What is it here? Cloak, mount, fishing line, meditate. Does that do anything? I don't think so.
Come! Help me with this!
Nobody home. So, no, I don't think this will work. So I guess this is a plot thing? Or can we just blow this up? Nope. No upblowing either. It's kind of silly. Okay. But I guess, do we have this on the map? I guess we have this ruins thing. And there seems to be a quest over there. Kind of tempted to just go over there and do that. reach through? Just get a stick and grab the keys, damn it. Can't be so hard. Difficult, sorry, difficult. Not what you're thinking now. I swear. These Petunia ruins seem to be quite nice. Otherwise. So I wonder how we will get there. What the point is behind them. Alright, so we need to go over there anyway. Let's speak to Moira. Yeah, he seems to be a little bit paranoid. I think I'm paranoid. I've forgotten how the song, how the lyrics go. Looks like that other Roman villa that was like full of... It said something about the daughters of Larian, which I totally forgot until someone said fought the daughters of Larian. Who are you? Another Drenger?
Hail, warrior. You keep this estate?
I do. I'm Gottfried Fairrobe, celebrated Drenger of the Great Heathen Army, trusted Golden Helm of Ragnar Lothbrok. I intend a clean and honorable battle as my days grow old and rotten. I wish to keep myself dignified in my death rattle.
Your upkeep is impressive.
My war garments are unblemished, well-groomed and pristine. Ragnar taught me self-respect when we summered here.
A clean conscience, unblemished oaths, and immaculate loyalty are of higher value than any well-dusted piece of armor.
A resonant thought. Now, will you oblige me? An honorable and clean battle is all I ask for now.
I guess we'll see if he's our level, and if not, we'll run!
May Odin visit us in this dance. Let us fight. Prepare your garb for a last drenching of raven wine.
Yep, okay. I don't want to fight on the stairs. Seriously? Yeah, here. That's better. He also has 2 shields. That's mean.
My weapons are dulled and impure. I shall only use the sharpeners. Only the purest.
Oh, okay, so he throws down weapons when you give him damage because he wants to only use clean weapons.
My wounds bleed clean. Thank you for this last song of well-wrought iron and immaculate blows.
Go to your shining, flawless victory. Farewell, honorable Drenger.
How do we confirm this kill? Ah, okay. That was nice. Nice and quick. Stalwart swiftness runes. I really need to remember to go back to Ravensthorpe and blacksmith to look at upgrading my gear. I'm kind of thinking of the bow, but maybe I should use the axe more because the bow seems to be doing pretty well. I wonder if that will work. Can I get him? Oh no. Sadly, I didn't quite turn the corner there. Or I could have maybe kicked him to death from the horse.
It's a small village. Moira's house must be near. Go, Sunan.
Come on out of there, you heathen lover!
Away from my house, you ruffians!
What's this ruckus?
Stand back, Dane. There's a witch within that house. We've come to burn it down.
She's no witch. She's Halfdan's healer.
That proves it. Dark magic, that is.
Clear out, all of you, before I beat you senseless.
Hey. Go hard, so I guess we need to find a way in. That looks like the... Oh, what's this? The window may be slightly blocked. Oh, maybe that works.
Oh, goodness! You're not one of them. You must help me slip free.
Is God testing me? Has he put a heathen man, one who forsakes the love and sacrifice of Christ himself, to test my ability to love others? To love my enemies, that I might find the closure for those lost to this same plague that seems to be ailing Halfdan? Mother, you taught me to love all, regardless, even as I am shunned by my brethren. I am trying my best, Mother. Alas, back then it was not enough to save you. I hope it will be different this time. Okay, so I think she's trying to do the right thing. That we know now. Can we talk to her? Yes.
Moira, we must go before they burn your cottage to cinders.
I can't go out there. They'll steal me away and burn me at the stake.
All right, I see two ways out of this, but neither is without risk.
Do what you must, only hurry. I leave myself in your hands.
Talk my way out of this. Pretend you are hurt. Well, I do have charisma.
I'm as good with words as I am with weapons. It'll take some convincing, but I can talk my way out of this.
Lead on then. I shall follow.
But, you know, isn't there a third solution? Can't we just jump out the window? Let's see if I can safely talk to these people.
Go home, all of you. This woman is in my care now.
Who died and made you sovereign of Northumbria now?
I am the wolf-kissed, killer of men, feeder of ravens. Stand back, or I will wear your bones as ornaments.
Jesus. Ease up now. We was only protecting our hamlet here. Tell Halfton he can have her.
No. Leave this woman alone. Even look away again and it will be the last thing you see. Moira, it is safe to go.
I'm surprised that we couldn't just, you know, go out the back window. Hello? What's that? Past this first, I think. Did it just bug? Go! Get lost! They're bug. Got the mob to disperse, didn't we? Let's see if we can just disappear. Do we have to shoot these two people, or what's going on? Let's see if we can save and reload. The usual, I guess. So yeah, you can tell that it's they kind of wanted to make the Christmas sales, and there are a few awkward bugs here apparently, but I guess a save and reload fixed it.
We'll be safe here.
Thank you, Eivor. 1,000 times I thank you.
And if I asked you to drink your own brew?
I would, gladly. And often do from time to time, to ensure it's not overly bitter before serving to Halfton.
When you said there's no cure for what ails Halfton, you mean he's touched in the head?
I fear so. The same malady bedeviled my mother. The body breaks down and the mind falls apart over time. It's a terrible thing.
I need your help, Moira. The brews you mixed for Halfton, what goes into them?
Oh, quite a diverse mixture. Let me see. Lavender, rosemary, meadowsweet, yarrow, soothing herbs. Nothing uncommon.
I should return to Halfton. He said he would be at the Temple of Flora.
Tread lightly this topic with him, if you would tread it at all.
Okay, so yeah. So his friends all seem to be okay. It's just him who's gone paranoid. That makes sense. I mean, we've seen her note about her mother, so we know that that's an issue as well. glad I didn't really have to kill anyone. And I mean, luckily, that's kind of, if you there are always bugs in a game, especially one as big and complex as this, And there's, because in coding you don't just say, hey, here, I'm telling a story, now it's done. But rather, you're doing behavior. So, like, you have to cope with everything I do. And sometimes, you have lots of possibilities that can happen at the same time. And then, 2 bits of code that, like 2 rules that you've set up to how the computer should behave, kind of interact in an unexpected way. It's saying it in a very simplified way. I don't know if you know this story where, like, they also sometimes do it at school, kind of to teach people to write documentation, or to just, explain something when you're taught that at school. What teachers like to do is they say, okay, here, write me... No, not this one, this one. Write me a story... Bad kitty. Write down the instructions I need to make a slice of, toast with jam. And then, many people just write, take the bread, put the jam on it. And, then the teacher goes, like, takes the bread in one hand and takes the whole glass of jam and just puts it on it. Okay, and then says, no, that's not what I wanted. And then... you kind of get told, okay, yeah, you have to open it first. Well, write that in the instructions. Okay. And then, take the jam out of the glass and make a sandwich with it and put it on the sandwich. And then, they just, like, turn the glass around and dump the jam on the glass. And that's, of course, not right either. And then it goes, oh, well, okay. And, like making sure you make complete instructions. And that's kind of what a game has to do for every possible thing that you can think. Like, if your character is swimming, they have to say, okay, there have to be waves around it, and they have to go this way, and then merge into the existing waves at some point, so you don't have to calculate the entire ocean's reaction to just this one person swimming through, because that would be too slow, and things like that. And, so it's very easy in a game to have a bunch of instructions written for different things, like the one for, like, imagine I'm swimming. And, now I use the key for hitting. So the problem there is, like, hitting usually is you're standing on the ground and you do the hit animation on the ground, but you still have to be kind of swimming. So you need a special animation for swimming and hitting. And you might need special code, because usually when you're hitting something and you're walking forward, then, maybe your character could drop somewhere, and so you apply gravity to the character, but in water you're floating, so you have to say, wait, gravity has to be turned off. And so if you get the priorities of some rules wrong, then, and that might be a part of 15 rules applying to the same thing, and like 3 of these rules need to be, 3 of the rules need to be lower priority than 3 of the other rules, but then these rules need to be higher priority, and these need to be the most priority, or something like that, So, and if you get one of these priorities wrong, weird things happen. Like here, where apparently something overrode the whole, the people running away, probably someone forgot to take those 2 NPCs out of combat. And so they were standing there, And of course, sometimes it's just a calculation error. So there is armor somewhere. "27 meters and down." This is a very flat river. Yeah, we can't really... And that's also something, like, what do you do, like, at what point do you switch from walking to swimming? What happens if I crouch in water? Well, it's the same key for diving down, so you should dive down, you shouldn't crouch. And things like that.
Who was out there?
Oh, that's Halfdan. Okay.
Halfdan, good to find you here.
The Raven Feeder returns. Now keep quiet. I'm hunting a band of traitors lurking about this swamp.
Who told you there were traitors here?
My scout. He asked me to join him here, but he is nowhere to be found. Have a look around. Tell me if you see something. Eivor, search the perches and lookouts here. He could be spying from above. Olav? Speak to us! Where are you?
My guess is Olaf doesn't exist. And where is the mission objective? What was that all about? I saw a mission objective, but it... Oh, I guess it's just...
Soon guide me.
Oh, there's some gold. Someone dead here. That seems to be the only person I can see. But yeah, where was I? Yeah, exactly. I finished that thought actually with, you know, them going out of combat was probably, you know, some other rule had priority and shouldn't have had, or someone just used a wrong, you know, like, basically in a computer everything is a number, so one of the things you do is you, hunting a band of traitors, so they are a band on the run. I think that's a turn of phrase I'm not familiar with, but I assume it was a pun. So, I guess the rule for a pun is... oh wait, that was the wrong one. I meant this one, sorry. Yeah. Anyway, I had some sort of point about game mechanics. Yeah, so since everything is stored as numbers in a game, of course, sometimes it can happen that, like, usually you use, like, names for the numbers, but sometimes the names are not quite as clear as they should be or something, and then someone, you know, who hasn't used that part of the game. Remember, this is an AAA game, so there are hundreds of people working on this game. And so the person who set up this mission, that might have been their first time doing this, taking NPCs and having them run away. And so they might have forgotten to, you know, turn on a certain switch or something like that. Or they may have picked one of the two switches. You know, maybe one is like scared and the other is run away, and might have actually accidentally sent a few to scared. It's Paul McCartney's third album with wings. Oh, okay.
He's clinging to life. I should carry him down.
carry him down. How? You see there? That seems to be a spot. I think there is better. So I mean, the scout exists. The problem is, did he accidentally kill his scout because he thought he was a traitor? Oops. Almost dipped his head in the drink there.
I found your scout, but his wounds are grave.
Olaf. Poor Olaf. He will be buried with honors. I will see to that. Walk the bridge, old friend. I will see you on the other side. Beanton may track his attackers. Get them, boy! Good boy. Follow their trail.
Come on. Yes. Good.
Sniff them out, boy! We will paint the ground with their blood!
Who are these men you suspect of treason?
Thieves who stole my war spoils.
Looks abandoned.
Oh, it's those
sure
ruins now.
Trail ends, but nobody's here.
Okay, so that was where we were earlier and couldn't get in. And so now we have him with us. We can actually go down there. Down there again.
Here, a hidden entrance. They might be lurking below.
You have done it. We must hurry.
My guess is...
These pipes burst and flooded the tunnel.
Even this old Roman work cannot withstand the icy kiss of winter's goddess.
Look there. The pipes cut through that wall. Could there be more rooms beyond?
Alright, so we've already opened this up, and I guess that's why there is this path to open up.
Eivor, something is there.
Hold on, we'll find a way through.
Now we can ask him to help us with this door.
The Romans were fine craftsmen. These chambers are vast and decorated and laced with piping.
Yet they went mad and vanished, just like their gods. Moira's books tell us so. Ah, here, you see? Spoils of war. Mine! Stolen from me! Ah! I am beset on all sides, Eivor. By plotters and schemers.
What kings and jarls are not? Your territory is vast and wealthy.
Everyday decisions I make change the lives of thousands. It is a burden few could bear. Yet I do. I do. You spoke with Moira. What did you learn?
She means well. I don't believe she would poison you. Not willingly. She also said she'd seen your illness before. In her own family, said it came on slow but was incurable.
No. No, this is not an illness. This is poison. Somehow someone is poisoning me.
Shh. Listen.
These will be the thieves who stole my tribute.
You won't mind, will you? check this room, just in case we've missed something. Oh, it actually looks like we can find them here. Okay. A bit sad that this wasn't. He's actually right, it was Ulf.
Wolf-kissed and Halfdan, well met. Come, fill your bellies with mead.
You stole this tribute. By rights, this is mine. It was meant for me.
We stole nothing. Faravid gifted this to us for a hard day's battle.
And did you take my scout Olav in that battle? Your brother in arms? Did he too have to die for this tribute?
That was Olafur? Damned fool! We thought he was a thief!
The only thieves here are the ones drinking my mead and spit-shining my silver! You! Cowards and traitors!
We are owed this bounty, Jarl. For battles won and blood let. Eivor, you tell him!
I don't know. Like they always stop talking. So we don't really know if it's, you know, they didn't say in front of us, oh, you know, he said that trick you pulled, but it wasn't. But you know, they killed Olaf. This is a hard decision, just because, like, the problem with decisions here is they do not give you much information. They basically just force you to decide. You don't get to investigate in many situations like this. You know, I mean, he has an argument that poor guy, someone nicked the stuff he stole. Yes. Hurry, I'm not dead yet. But I hate having to make this decision now. I mean, you know, they did get their share and they probably had to keep it somewhere. But I guess, you know, them killing Olaf, that is kind of what tips it over for me. That I think they should have recognized him. They should have paid attention. But of course that will reinforce Halfdan's impression.
This is treason, and treason is punishable by death.
Faravid treated us better than you ever did.
Faravid is nothing, and you are less.
Uh-oh.
Glory for Ulf! Now you pay!
I mean, they looked at I think they were probably innocent though, but
They forced my hand.
Take hold of your fear, Halfdan. It can poison your mind.
Faravid killed this man, not me. He forced my hand with sleights and trickery. He...
Faravid. I think he was an asshole, but maybe I shouldn't have done this.
I find it hot in these furs. The day must be warming. You have a meeting with Faravid. Is that not right?
I do, at the walls.
Yes, I know the place well. It is on the road between Eurvicshire and Picheringa. Press him, Eivor, as hard as you can. Never let up, and bring me proof of his treachery, or otherwise. Traitors, thieves. No right. They had no right to... It's rightfully mine. Words are poison.
I think I'm gonna save Scum here because, you know, I wasn't sure and I thought like, this tips it over or something, but I'll try if I can go back. Let's see if this one is early enough or if that's right before the combat. He sounds paranoid. Yeah, he is. We know that. He's basically being treated for it, but like for, I guess it's something.
No, they had no right to. It's rightfully mine.
Okay, no, that wasn't. Guess let's go here. Whoops. Which of course doesn't mean they aren't out to get him. Well, we've actually been investigating his friends, and we're pretty sure... Yeah, okay, this is a spot we can do. And maybe I can get closer a little slowly, and maybe we can hear more of the conversation. Okay, we've already done this, and I guess they wanted us. Yep. Shut up. Okay, come on. Alright, so now let's get sneaky. I really have to do something about my keyboard confusion. Okay, they're not saying anything else. But that could have been just during the fight. But if you see like the others kind of shake their head.
And half done. Well met. Come, fill your bellies with mead.
You stole this tribute. By rights, this is mine. It was meant for me.
We stole nothing. Faravid gifted this to us for a hard day's battle.
And did you take my scout Olav in that battle? Your brother in arms? Did he too have to die for this tribute?
That was Olafur? Damned fool. We thought he was a thief.
The only thieves here are the ones drinking my mead and spit-shining my silver. You, cowards and traitors.
We are owed this bounty, Jarl. For battles won and blood let. Eivor, you tell him.
Yeah, so them shaking their heads, I think, is the game trying to tell me, you know, that makes no sense. We got paid and this is our pay.
They only took their rightful share.
You are traitorous worms. But Eivor seems to think you deserve pity, so I will give it this once. Return my spoils to Doncaster. and I will wipe this day from my memory.
I can't do that. It is our share. We fought for it, killed for it, bled for it. If we don't get the glory, we deserve our share.
Have blood turned off, otherwise this would have looked different.
Barking will stop.
I guess, you know, he deserves it for going after Olaf, but that's the...
They forced my hand.
Take hold of your fear, Halfdan. It can poison your mind.
Faravid killed this man, not me. He forced my hand with sleights and trickery. He... Forgive me. I find it hot in these furs. The day must be warming. You have a meeting with Faravid. Is that not right?
I do, at the walls.
Yes, I know the place well. It is on the road between Jorvik and Picheringa. Press him, Eivor, as hard as you can. Never let up, and bring me proof of his treachery, or otherwise. Traitors, thieves. No right. They had no right to... It's rightfully mine.
Yeah. I'm kind of thinking that we'll probably end up going against Halfdan or something. But, you know, I can live with this outcome more because it's... Yeah, I don't know. I was, like, just on the way between which choice I should choose. And you can't really, you know, you can't control what your character says, so sometimes it's just too forceful. So that's how I justify the save scumming here. Usually I try to stick with the consequences of my deeds. But, you know, today we're taking one. You know, it's more interesting, of course, to go like, yeah, I made this decision, and if you're convinced of making a decision, you know, then it feels right. But if it's like a decision where you say like, no, I don't want to say either of these things, and then to try to find what you would say in this situation, or what's closest to that, kind of makes things different, difficult. Alright, so I guess we'll be slowly wrapping things up. I'll just do a little bit of upgrades and stuff now here. Remember, we'll be back tomorrow again at 7 AM, so that was 3 hours ago, for another 3 hours of stream. That is 10 PM in PST, 7 AM Central European Time, like every weekday. And since today is Thursday, if I'm not mistaken, that means tomorrow will be the last stream of the week. I hope we'll be able to finish the Eurvicshire arc then. I hope that will work out well. So like the occasional Commander Shepard choice of press them for an answer, nukes person's home planet and drops person from orbit into the flames while munching cookies. Yeah, exactly. It's sometimes, it's in the same in SWTOR, you know, where sometimes you think you're saying, well, you know, you could have been lighter on him, and then suddenly you go off on him saying like, this was wrong, I will never collaborate with you. And you go like, no, this is not the decision I meant to make. I mean, this game is pretty good about not...
I would like to see what you have in stock.
Not being too ambiguous, because they kind of write pretty precisely. You know, the problem is always, you don't want to write what exactly your character will be saying in the dialogue choices, because then when you click it, you'll just hear it repeated. But you know, and that makes it boring. So you want to just write a short summary. But the problem with the short summary is, of course, that by necessity it removes a lot of the words that just provide nuance. So let's see. I think our bow is pretty good right now. So I think we'll enhance the axe with the points we have. Then we can always go and do something more with it later. At least when Lady Hawk did that in Dragon Age 2, she would do it sarcastically. If your Lady Hawk was not sarcastic, what were you thinking? Yeah. That one Star Wars game was like that, where you chose an answer and the character had a very weird interpretation. Yes, yeah, exactly. Star Wars: The Old Republic is, I mean, that's both BioWare games, so it makes sense. But, you know, I understand it's not a problem.
That be all?
That's easy to solve.
I have to go. See you soon.
Farewell, Eivor.
I wonder if we get to see the other side of this story, why she's suddenly here and not Gunnar. I mean, I like that they swap out the characters occasionally. And, you know, she gave a reason. She says that he has found a girlfriend and is hanging out with her, and she's minding the shop for him. You know, which is kind of... But I kind of want to see the other side of that story. Either want to talk to Gunnar about, you know, that he tells us, oh, I've met this person, she's so great, or something at least. Or, you know, going somewhere and seeing his... and you know, like maybe being a part of the story a little bit, like you can in some games. Wait, I want to do this. So let's see, what rune can we do here? Stealth headshot kills automatically spawn a trap. Well, that's nice actually. Increase critical damage after each hit up to 10 times. Increase critical damage when low health. Increase speed after each hit up to 10 times. Increase speed when blocking. I don't really block that well. Increase speed when close to full health. Increase speed after each hit. That actually means we do more damage, so I think that would be a good choice. But the headshot thing would also be nice to have. Oh, and this one... Oh, we can't... Oh, so armor and weapon runes are separate, so we can't do the headshot thing. Increase speed after each hit. Yeah, I think we'll use that because this is our keep bashing at them weapon. And I guess when we upgrade this one probably we put the headshot rune in. And then we should be good. So now we have some skill points to spend, 10 in fact. So we'll be at 362 soon. Let's see, we had something over there, I think, where we wanted to continue. Yeah, we wanted to go through here. That's a useless one, but more health, more melee, more heavy damage, more critical damage. More health. So these are pretty much ones we still want. More fire buildup and more fire damage. And then we can go to stealth and light resistance. I guess we won't use fire buildup much, but I guess fire resistance is good though because we catch fire occasionally. Alright. That's where we are. I don't like that this all shows these unread things. I might have to go through and wave them away. Yeah, but yeah, so it's a bit of a problem finding the right wording, and sometimes you need to save scum. I like in Star Wars: The Old Republic, sadly not in all conversations, but in most, you can just hit escape to cancel the conversation and then start the conversation again when you realize that the character said something you didn't expect. I would love if more games with such conversations kind of let you... it could be a timed thing, that as long as your character is speaking, you can cancel it. And then as soon as someone replies to what you said, then you're locked into that choice. So, so you can just cancel out of the last choice you said, you made, which, would be like a nice compromise between, people just trying all the answers, and, still being able to say, well, that's not what I meant when I picked this choice, On the other hand, at some point you just have to trust your players to be adults. And, if they want to cancel the conversation and just micro-optimize towards the best result as a mechanic, fine, Alright. But I guess that is it. Oh, no, I guess we don't have a quest anymore. The Son of Eurvicshire. Okay. But I'm thinking that either we will be standing there watching Halfdan take out his most loyal lieutenants because he's going paranoid, or we will be involved in, taking him out of the picture and protecting his friends and his legacy, basically. And maybe we will even have to go and say, hey, keep this a secret. That's usually how it goes. Games like this. People say you prevaricate at the end of the stream. You put Emily. Yeah. That reminds me, I have to finish. Good point. So, but there was just some stuff to talk about, and I wanted to do the skill points and stuff. So thank you for, I put the end of stream thing on early, so just in case someone thinks of raiding, they don't come in. That's why I have that's ending screen with a webcam and the game, so that I can continue doing random stuff. Although I have to say you probably don't see much on screen, but then there's not that much to see. So anyway, thank you for watching. Hopefully you will be coming back tomorrow to see more prevaricating. Nice word, by the way. Haven't heard that in a while. And hopefully see you then. Bye bye.